Hey everyone, I'm Mike from theparkprodigy.com, and on today's video we are actually doing a full resort tour here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. There's actually two main buildings here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. There is of course the Jambo House, which is where I am right now, and then there is Kidani Village, which is really Disney Vacation Club. However, I am a member of Disney Vacation Club and I am actually using my Vacation Club points to stay here at Jambo House this trip. So if you do want to take a look at what that room looks like, or if you're just thinking about staying at this resort, just be sure to stick around till the end of this video, as I'm going to really try to break down everything between the two different buildings so you are as prepared as possible for your next trip. But let's go get started and hop into this lobby. All right, so we're jumping into the lobby here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, as you guys can see, as I try to shuffle around some family members. Woo, the AC feels really, really good. And so this is by far one of the most beautiful hotels in all of Walt Disney World. And one of the things that I really love about it, I'll give you guys a glimpse quickly of the lobby. But one of the things that I love about it is just the amazing architecture that they did here in the main lobby here in Jambo House. So as you can see, it's just African-inspired architecture. And then there's also so many different, I'll show you guys, there's so many different art pieces, African art pieces here in the lobby. So it is just a beautiful hotel. And I think one of the things that I personally love about it is at the price point. Of course, it's a Disney Deluxe resort, but I do think it is a very, from a deluxe standpoint, right, it's one of the most affordable Disney hotels. So I think that's one of the main reasons why it's on a lot of people's radar, you know, as they try to figure out where they want to stay for their next Disney World vacation. But as you can see here, this is the lobby. So when you walk in over here to the left is kind of where the check-in is. And then one of the main benefits and one of the reasons why a lot of people are interested in staying at this hotel is of course going to be the savanna. So there's 4 different savannas, I believe, between the two main buildings, Jambo House and then Kidani Village. But really, you'll see one of the other really popular things that people love to take advantage of is going to be the different room types, specifically that savanna room. But as you can see here, you really have amazing views throughout this entire resort. And in my opinion, it doesn't really matter where you stay. I do think you're going to be able to just really enjoy the animals throughout the savannas and really just take advantage of this hotel. So next I'll actually jump down, I'll show you guys the savanna here and what that looks like. So when you come down through the main lobby, you'll want to come down here, you got to come down to the first floor. There's actually different viewings on the second floor as well, but the first floor is kind of where you'll be able to enter this back area here. And you'll see there's also savanna viewings from where the pools are, but this is essentially the non-pool area where you can come out and kind of check out the main savanna here at Jambo House. So the other thing that I love about this too is that there are different areas and even different, specifically for different types of viewings. And then there's also an educational aspect as well, where you'll see that there's different, you can see I'm walking up to one of them, there's going to be different signs throughout the savanna to kind of give you an idea of like which animals you're trying to keep an eye out for. And you know, this is not confirmed, but what I've noticed is that a lot of the caretakers here, what they'll do is they'll go and they'll kind of put the food for the animals in areas that are kind of near your room. So in the morning, you know, you're waking up and kind of the animals are waking up and they're eating, and everyone's kind of just having a good old time. But as you can see here, this is kind of giving us, you can see the educational aspect. This is a water buck. Did you know? I had no idea. But let's keep the good times rolling. And I'll give you guys a glimpse too of the architecture on the outside. So the architecture doesn't just stop on the inside of the lobby. It's really beautiful out here. All right, so like I said, so we're coming in. This is the same little kind of, you know, first floor entrance over here, or first floor, but this is just a different view. And again, you can see the savanna view rooms all over this hotel. But I mean, a typical Park Prodigy fashion, I don't see any animals at all. So I'll give you guys a glimpse once again. There's actually some giraffes over there. I don't know if you guys can see. Yep. But I mean, this is really, it's part of the fun, right? Especially if you have young kids, you can come out here and just like, you know, we're doing, everyone's kind of keeping their eyes peeled. Everyone's trying to figure out which animals can they see. And then you'll see, just because of the different pools that they have here, and there's 2 different play areas, one here in Jambo House, and there's actually a water play area for kids over in Kidani Village. There's just so much for families to do. And of course, because of the different room types, with it being a Disney Vacation Club resort, there's so many different room types for families of different sizes, you know, different budgets. So I just feel like it does really, really fit well for so many different family types. And we actually did a pros and cons list on our YouTube channel. So definitely, if you're thinking about staying here, you could be sure to go check that out for some additional tips and tricks. Here's a huge fire pit. Also, one of the other things too, as I'm walking back in, this resort is beautiful during Christmas time. So if you are traveling to Walt Disney World during the holidays, definitely be sure to kind of keep this on your bucket list of one of the hotels. Thank you. That you might want to check out. But here we are, we're back in the lobby, and now I'll take you guys over to the restaurant areas. All right, so there's really 3 main restaurants here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. So I'm just trying to fix the video for you guys. There's 3 main restaurants. There's 2 here in Jambo House. There's 1 in Kidani Village. So there's also a bar that I'll show you guys here in Jambo House. And so while I'm walking down to the bar area, the 2 main restaurants here in Jambo are going to be Boma and then Jiku. Jiku is going to be more upscale, fine dining, and then it's only open for dinner. Boma here is a very popular buffet restaurant, and it's actually open for breakfast and dinner. And then over in Kidani Village, there's Sanaa, which I haven't been there just yet. Me and my girlfriend are trying to go tomorrow morning for breakfast, but from what I've heard, they do have some really, really great views of the animals as well from Sanaa. And so here is, it's called Victoria Falls. So this is the bar area here in Animal Kingdom Lodge. Honestly, I've been here when Disney has invited me for work, you know, kind of events. It's a very, very lively bar. They make really, really good drinks. And I just think it's kind of hidden here in Animal Kingdom. Next, we'll go down to Boma and to Jiku to show you guys what that looks like. All right, so we're back down to the first floor. One of the things that I love about Disney is you actually will see like old school payphones. Every once in a while, those aren't really payphones. But here over on the wall, we essentially have a savanna guide of all the activities going on. That's really, really cool. I never noticed that before. And then so again, over here we have Boma, which is the buffet, the very, very popular buffet. And then right next to Boma over here to the right is Jiku. Again, you can see they're closed right now, but Jiku is the fine dining and Boma is essentially the buffet. And then next what I'll do is I will take you guys outside and we'll go check out the pool area here in the main Jambo House. And again, as we're walking out, you can really now start to get an idea of like what this resort looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. You can see here we got some water, mini waterfalls, water fountains. And then over here we are walking to the main pool area. And so this is the Uzima pool area. So this is the larger of the 2 pools here in at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. What I would say is we actually stayed here, luckily enough, a couple weeks ago as well. And we're not enjoying the pool today, but we did enjoy the pool a couple weeks ago. One of the things that I really was not impressed with was there's not a lot of shade. And honestly, in my honest opinion, there's not enough seating for all of the guests here at this pool. But as you can see, it is a 0 entry pool. It's by far one of the biggest pools in Walt Disney World property. I don't know the exact, where it scales, but you can see it is a beautiful pool. We just felt like there wasn't as much shaded seating as they need. And even as you can see, like when I pan off, like even outside of the pool area, they needed to put extra chairs like back here and we do have the, the pool view rooms here. But again, that's really my only biggest downside to the pool. I don't know if you guys could see over there. Also, there is a water slide going into this pool. So again, the pool itself is beautiful. Just from a seating standpoint, I do feel like there's better pools with more shade on Walt Disney World property. And then next I'll show you guys, you are right on the savanna, still even near the pool area, and there is a play area for kids. So there is definitely a lot for people to, or for families to take advantage of. All right, so I have to thank my girlfriend. I actually forgot that we have, of course, we have quick service here. So this quick service restaurant here at Jambo House is called the Mara. And so we actually just tried, if you come to the Mara, you have to try the regatta flatbread pizza. I was actually pleasantly surprised by just how much we liked it. But it gives you an idea of kind of what the menu looks like here at the quick service Mara at Jambo House. And then also next to this quick service restaurant, we do have the game arcade, which I'll show you guys. So you can see right there, the sign to the game arcade. And then Simba's Clubhouse, which again is kind of like a spot for young kids to go and enjoy themselves. So this is really, again, everything going on here at Jambo House, and then I'll take you guys up to the store up in the lobby next. All right, so we made our way back over to the lobby, and like I said, I wanted to show you guys what the main gift shop here in Animal Kingdom Lodge looked like. So this is definitely one of the larger gift shops here. So one of the other things that I love about this gift shop specifically is if you have Lion King fans in your family, there's a ton of Lion King merchandise. And really, of course, just because we are in the Animal Kingdom area of Walt Disney World, there's just so much similar, I would say, similar merchandise. But you could see here, I'll give you guys a quick little rundown of the store. The other thing that I love too is I'll show you guys, because this is a Disney Vacation Club resort, from a food standpoint, like within the actual gift shops, they have a lot of options that you wouldn't necessarily find at some of the other Disney World hotels. And what I mean by that is you can see here, so you see how you have like the pizzas and stuff like that. That's specifically because this is DVC, and with the DVC, the 1 and 2 bedrooms, they do have full kitchens. Sure, as you can see here, if you're the type of family where you like having breakfast and stuff like that in the room, you could definitely take advantage of that. And you can get groceries delivered to any of the Disney World hotels, but DVC resorts do just kind of make it a lot easier when it comes to food. I'm not saying that the other Disney hotels don't have similar stuff, because they do, but I mean, even from making the food standpoint, being here, you could buy a frozen pizza and then make it late night as a snack in your oven. So this is the main gift shop, like I said, here in Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge. Next, we'll give you guys an idea of what the room looks like. So the other thing too is when you're checking in, you can come, they do have these signs here in the lobby. So this one, again, kind of gives you an idea. And there is a quick service over, it's not really, so you'll see, there's a food option or a little shop over in Kidani Village as well. But as you can see here, we have all of the restaurants. And then because this is such a large resort, as you can see, this is Animal Kingdom Lodge, both resorts. So we have essentially 2 lobbies, 1 lobby there. That's Kidani Village over here to the left. Another lobby over there. As you guys could see, we are right there. And then, like I said, you could see how the savanna, you could see just how wide it is just by looking at this map. So, and just as I'm walking to my room, I'm just giving you guys really an idea of what it's like staying here. So like I said, you can go down to the main floor, but you could see there's just seating areas throughout this entire resort. And again, the main draw, of course, is the savanna. And so that's kind of coming in right from the lobby over there. As you can see here, we got these huge chairs for you to kind of hang out and relax. And then we're gonna go up to our room in the zebra corner of Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. And so we did actually get the Savannah view room for this trip. So we're in room 5503, because I know that that's important for the room tour. I'll give you guys a glimpse. And so because this room is part of the Disney Vacation Club, I actually wasn't sure if it was going to be renovated or not. We've stayed in this resort before for regular rooms. The room is not renovated at this point in time. The recording of this video is 2024, but just to give you guys an idea of what the room looks like. And then I will do a quick tour after this, but then of course, as you can see out here, we do have the amazing Savannah view. So I'll jump back over to the entrance to give you guys a really full room review tour of what the room looks like. This is a studio room at the Disney Vacation Club section of Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. All right, so this is the full room review. Like I said, we are staying in a DVC Deluxe studio. So essentially this is a really kind of 2 queen beds, which I will show you guys, but I'm gonna start my room review here in the closet. My friends usually make fun of me just because I point out all of the really kind of things that you would expect at a hotel. But from what I could see so far, we don't have a safe in this one. So that's why I do check everything out, because in this, so far, we don't have a safe in this room. But one of the benefits of staying in a DVC, even the studios, like I said, is the studios do come with a little kitchenette area. Now this isn't like the 1 and 2 bedrooms, of course, where you have the full kitchens, knives, plastic stuff. You can see there the cups. I'm sure if I open this up, there'd be the paper towels, like whatever you really need to start your days or really end it with snacks and stuff. It's kind of the way I love staying in the DVC resorts. Here, again, these aren't refurbished just yet. I don't know if Disney has any plans. The regular rooms here at Disney's Animal Kingdom do have a completely different feel, especially the bathrooms. It was a full shower in the last room that we stayed at. But this is important because it does have the tub, which is great for families with young kids. I'm not gonna not get myself in the mirror just because we're running through all the videos. So here we have the separate sink area. And then as we come over here, we have the main bed, and then the couch does turn into another bed. So this is 2 beds here within the room. And again, just it does have a different feel from the other Animal Kingdom Lodge, like regular rooms, just because those are refurbished and they are beautiful. I'm not saying this room isn't beautiful, but you could just see like it has the carpet, which is more old school Disney, as opposed to now everything, in the new rooms is the vinyl flooring. And then here we do have a very large wardrobe, I think these are called. And then here is that safe that was hiding from us. And then of course here we have some additional storage space, additional pillow and blanket for the extra bed. And then of course, most importantly, what really everyone is kind of intrigued by, and what I would say too, is you don't need the Savannah view room in order to enjoy the animals. So I don't want you guys to worry if you can't get your hands on one, or if if it doesn't fall into your budget. Again, I do think that no matter what room you get here at the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge, I don't think you'll be disappointed, just my honest opinion, because I do think you could just walk out to the lobby. Like over there is where we were walking before. I just feel like you'll walk out to the lobby and you get to enjoy this hotel. And like everything is at your fingertips. And so that's why, of course, it's really cool if you do have the Savannah view room, but I don't think it's completely necessary if it doesn't fall into your budget. But this is what it looks like. You have 2 essentially seats out here for you to enjoy, have your morning coffee while you take in the animals, and really just enjoy the amazing views before you go over to one of the 4 Disney World parks. But that is a quick little room review, guys. Now we're gonna hop over to Kidani Village to give you an idea of what that side of the hotel looks like. So just giving you guys another glimpse of this side of the pool. As you can see, just really crowded. One of the other things that I wanted to show you guys was actually over here. So there was a kid pool area that you guys definitely can come and check out. This is still over in Jambo House. And again, just really when you're kind of thinking about this pool for really young kids, of course you do have the slide, but then of course we do have a small kid pool over here. So I won't kind of go in because it's a little bit later in the day, but I just wanted to be sure to point that out during the walkthrough. And then if you kind of roll over here, again, you'll end up right back to the safari area where you can take a look at all the animals here at the main pool area of Jambo House. All right, so continuing the walkthrough, we just jumped over to Kidani Village. So one of the important things to keep in mind is that there's actually a parking garage here at Kidani Village. And also, if you're coming to check in, there wasn't much parking like near the main check-in area, as opposed to Jambo House where there was like a lot of just temporary parking, like short-term parking. It's not the case here. You do have to come into the garage. All right, so now we are over at Kidani Village. As you can see here, it still does have really, really beautiful architecture, but overall, I mean, this is pretty much the lobby check-in area here at Kidani Village. It is just very, it's a lot smaller than over at the main Jambo House. So when you come in, you do have like a very similar kind of exterior looking out into the safari, and then over here we do have a quick little shop where you can grab some merchandise, but most importantly, I think this is really for food, for families who are kind of coming in to grab some food to bring back to their DVC resort or the hotel rooms. But again, you could see just really, really great views of the savanna, and then of course, very similar to Jambo House, there is kind of like plenty of seating out here for you to enjoy everything going on. All right, so this is probably one of the best views we've had so far. We got an ostrich right there, we have some giraffes right behind, and then if I come over here on this side, I believe those would be cantaloupe over in the distance. But one of the kind of disappointing things about staying over in the DVC of Jambo House is we actually didn't have any animals outside our room during our staycation. Granted, we were only here for the night to kind of come and experience it and really to create this video for you all at home, but we just thought that was very odd. So it's nice to be able to see some animals out and about. Oh, and then we got some more animals back there. So I definitely could have walked here. But so one of the things to keep in mind is over in Kidani Village, so to get to the pool, or from what we're experiencing right now, we're following this sign, and then we're actually going to walk our way. Never being at this hotel before, we were just walking through the lobby, like trying to find the pool, and I finally went up to the concierge desk, and I was like, hey, can you guys show us where the pool is? And she was like, yeah, just go right out the lobby doors and go to the right. And so now we're actually like walking outside in front of the lobby to get over to the pool. And I'm sure there's going to be Animal Kingdom, like diehards that maybe you guys were familiar with this. But again, just the whole point of me creating the video is to show you all at home, what the resort looks like or what the experience is like. Right. So it says right now we are here. And we were pretty much coming from, everything about this map is confusing, to be honest with you, again, because I can't even find where the main lobby is on this map. This is a lot bigger than Jambo House, just my initial gut. And so we did finally make it to the pool area over here. And so one of the benefits of this pool is that it definitely has, like I said, it has the kind of the kid water area. And then this pool is not as large as the main pool over at Kidani Village. And we got definitely a little slide over there. But from what I could tell, it does look like there's a decent amount of seating. I'll give you guys a glimpse. We will go down there, but just real quick, this is a fitness center here as well. The fitness center is 24 hours. And then there's also, I believe, another kid area over here as well. So we'll jump in, we'll show you guys what the pool looks like. All right, so on initial glimpse, we do have like a water slide over there. The pool is a lot smaller, you could kind of just tell, but there is a decent amount of seating. And then again, there is like the little padded area back there. And then we do have a main pool bar over there. So overall, just definitely a different pool experience, but just to give you guys a quick little glimpse of what it looks like. Just to give you guys a glimpse of kind of what the quick splash pad area looks like over here. Again, and then I know I said it's a lot bigger, but just my gut kind of as I'm experiencing this, I think there is a lot more for kids to do from a pool standpoint here, right, where this splash area definitely is taking up a large chunk of the area over at this pool. So I do think that there's definitely a lot of pros in that. But as you'll see once we go back to the main hotel, of course, the only restaurant here is, again, an echo. The only restaurant here is Sanaa, right? But then it's just a bigger hotel. You don't have the main quick service that you have at the other resort, and it is about a 15 to 20 minute walk, I would say. So again, we do have to just be mindful of that and keep that in mind. There's also like a little slide area here, but overall, this is the pool area here at Kidani Village. All right, so now as we're walking back, just a couple quick things. As you can see here, there is of course going to be bus transportation from the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Essentially bus transportation is the main kind of source of transportation. You can see the buses right over there, kind of picking and dropping guests off. And then of course over here in Kidani Village, we also have a basketball court, and it looks like a tennis court over there. But overall, this is pretty much it. There's the Uwanja camp. There's definitely a lot of stuff for families with young kids to do. Because this is DVC, they have the community hall, right? So from my experience, essentially there's games, you can rent DVDs at some of these resorts. And then of course, we do have an arcade on this side. So I'm sorry that the Kidani kind of preview was a little bit, I'm trying to be respectful and not get, as many guests in the video as possible. Jambo House is just a little bit more lively, has a lot more for families to easily do. Not saying that there's not a lot over at Kidani Village. Kidani Village, of course, is because it's DVC, has those 1 and 2 bedrooms where families can come and spend a longer stay. So kind of really, really quick accessibility might not be that big of a deal. But that is it, everyone. That's pretty much the full resort tour here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge between both Jambo House and Kidani Village. You guys let me know in the comment section, which one do you prefer when you usually come to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge? Which one do you always stay at? Let me know if I missed anything that you feel like the other viewers might want to know about these amazing Disney World hotels. And until next time, I will talk to you guys soon.